All right, VYG Fiji, so we are back with another tip. And make sure, as I'm sure you usually do, to click the like button before this video is over if it's helpful to you. And also to share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. So this tip that you're about to receive, I actually gave recently in a Real Talk meeting. For those of you who don't know what Real Talk is, it's a weekly session that takes place in our VYGs nationwide and actually worldwide as well. So this tip is called knockout. That's right, it's called knockout. And please, I've given this disclaimer before, I think, but in the VYG, we do not promote any form of physical violence. However, there's a principle that we can take from boxing that I think will be very, very effective for you. So let's look at this short clip. Look at this person now laying on the ground. Imagine you saw someone at the end of a boxing match like that. You would know, of course, that the opponent had definitely won the fight without a doubt. And recently I saw a clip. It was an interview from Anthony Joshua. For those of you who don't know who he is, he's actually world heavyweight champion right now. And he was basically commenting on a fight between two heavyweights. And what happened is that the fight had ended in a draw. Now, for those of you not really familiar with boxing, this is very unusual. That doesn't normally happen. A fight normally ends in a win one way or another. Now, this decision was very controversial. Some people say one should have won and the other one. I'm not going to get into all of that now. That's not my duty. But the whole interview, or that part of the interview, he was basically saying this, that, you know, whatever you guys think about the fight, or he should have won, in a champion fight, a fight between two champions, there's supposed to be a knockout. And then it's not going to go to the decision of the judges, because you know how it goes. The judges decide something, especially as controversial as a draw in a title fight, and the whole world is up in arms. It's going crazy. And that's his philosophy. And we're talking about someone who, out of 22 fights, he's knocked out 21 of his opponents. So he knows what he's talking about. Okay, Pastor, this sort of seems like a tip on boxing. Do you want me to get into the ring? Do you want me to change what I do for a living? No. But I want you to apply this to your faith. Now, let's take the world around you. That means family, friends, colleagues. Imagine they are judges. Now, what's the worst situation for you as a young person who has faith in God? It's for you to give them ground to say that you're the loser, or maybe that you've drawn. And in relation to faith, what that basically means is that you haven't quite reached the standard that Jesus set for a young Christian. And I'll use a very common example. Let's take the dress code. And I know this can be a very touchy subject. Some people like to say it doesn't matter what you wear and this and the other. Listen, the Bible's very clear on certain points about decency, discretion, about how you should make sure you don't lead other people to sin. And of course, common sense tells me that includes how I dress. So let's say you used to be very provocative. How you used to dress, especially if you're a female, used to catch the eye of every young man who would pass by. What should you do now? Am I telling you have to dress like a nun? Please. My wife doesn't dress like a nun, and I'm very happy with that. But you have to ask yourself, especially if it wasn't just your dress code, but if it was a lifestyle as well. I'm sure you know what I mean by that. Ask yourself if how you dress now really shows a clear difference. I mean, a clear before and after. You know those TV shows when they show a person after extreme weight loss and you're like, my goodness, no way, they didn't do it. That can't be the same person. It must be edited or photoshopped. That's what's supposed to happen. Because there's a verse that says, If anyone is in Christ, he's a new creation. And I know that this is a very popular verse and it's thrown around and sometimes loses value, but listen, it's so crucial and it has to be a standard for you. Listen, are you completely different from before? Is it a knockout situation where anyone that tries to judge you will have to close their mouth because there's no dispute in the fact that you're a winner and you're no longer the old, but you're the new? And there you have it. That's the tip in a nutshell. Something that we can learn from a modern day champion. How you can be always on top. Knockout. Please, not physical knockout. But with you as a person who wants to represent something better, don't give the judges a chance to give their opinion. Until next time, VYG, hope this tip has been helpful. I'm sure if you apply it soon, you become the youth you were always meant to be. Take care. All right, guys, so if you found the video you just saw helpful, make sure you click the like button and also the subscribe button as well. You can also hit the notification bell so every single time a new video pops up, you'll be the first to know. Until next time, guys, make sure you stay tuned. Big things are coming. Take care.